should be going. Okay. I'm gonna turn my game volume down before I even start it because this game seems loud. I could be wrong. I've never played Dragon Age before in my life. So I could totally be wrong, but it seems like it's gonna be loud based on my very few moments of having it open so far. Yes, so I think so when I'm playing I wanna hang on. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's see what Dragon Age is like. Never before have I played. I wonder if anyone's gonna have hot tips for how to do well playing Dragon Age. Dragon Age has won a poll on my Twitter. And that's why I'm playing Dragon Age today. Because we follow and listen to Twitter here. That's just how it is, I suppose. So I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna share this link here so that my Twitter folks know where I am, especially those that voted for Dragon Age, because they should be happy that we're playing. Okay. Narrow margin. But Dragon Age is the winner. I know nothing about Dragon Age. I don't even know where I'm starting. I don't even know where we start. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. While Canticle seems like a bundle of joy.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it.
That's rough.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Something weird is going on with my sound. My sound is backwards for some reason. Well, I don't have it here. Okay, hang on. Unfortunately, my audio is all screwed up, which is very predictable, but for some reason my audio is not going to where it's supposed to. So, let's try and change that for a second. Because I can't have my audio be being backwards. Are we sure it's not just supposed to be this one?
Yes, I'm certain, actually. Because that's the one that's out there. Put it back to the one that was supposed to be at number 1.
Okay, I have to restart my game here because my audio is all messed up. So hang on just 1 second. We're gonna just restart. that very quickly here, which is no problem. No problem. Now I have audio. And hopefully you guys don't have double audio. Okay, so that will work better. Let's see. Let's see if that works better, shall we? Well, she is singing in my ear. So I'm sure that works better. Okay. Now I'm going to actually finish writing this thing that I'm writing. And then we'll be good. Okay. I do like the music so far for Dragon Age. It's very intense. Feels very intense, like there's gonna be some epic adventures and battles. Again, I have absolutely no idea what is in Dragon Age. We heard from Canticle a minute ago. Yes, absolute bundle of joy Canticle. Lovely, lovely Canticle. Bringing doom upon the world, etc. That's all good.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
Ah!
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Someone distracted me. It's the men who are the blight, right? The men?
Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall. And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
No, the men are near annihilation, I understand.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Okay. I can get behind stemming the tide of darkness, I suppose. I like bright lights. Ooh.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory.
Okay.
We have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return.
Ooh.
But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Have they? Or did
We
they
are
just
few now,
notice?
and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
You also killed a lot of people. Yeah. The heroes are pretty bloody in this game, it seems like.
For I have seen with my own
Pretty bloody
eyes
heroes.
what lies on the horizon.
Which is fine. I have no judgment against bloody heroes. Some people are bloody.
Maker, help us all.
Some folks are just bloody. I understand that. I'm actually gonna put... Okay. So, we get started on making here, I suppose. So, how will we make our person? What will we do to make our person? First, I think I will just bring the game volume up just a touch. And then I think that'll be fine. Okay, the background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. So this is heavy choices I have to make here. Heavy choices. Okay, let's see. Okay, male. Men and women in Ferelden are generally regarded as equals. Both genders, both of the 2 only genders. There is nothing else in the world. There are no non-binary people in the Age of Dragons, apparently. I'm sure that that changes in the later Dragon Ages. Otherwise, how would the franchise still be doing well? So, I assume there are non-binary options later in the series of Dragon Age. In other ages. Is that what are they all different ages, these different Dragon Age games? In any case. Let's see. I think we'll be a women for this one. Let's be a women. Okay. Human, the most numerous yet the most divided of all races. Unsurprising. Only 4 times have they ever united. Sorry, someone just said something to me that I didn't hear. What? Yeah, that's a fair point. Some people don't know that I've never played this game before, so the suggestion was that I'm just gonna put in my little thing here, no spoilers, because I've never played this game before and I have no idea what's gonna happen. And so every time I have to fix a thing, everyone gets to see the cat, which is good. I think that makes it not so bad that I'm so disorganized. Everybody at least gets to see the cat. Okay, humans, very divided. Yes, I'm back. I'm back learning. Only 4 times have they ever united under a single cause, the last being centuries ago. Religion and chantry play a large part in human society. It distinguishes them culturally from elves and dwarves. Religion. Religion is your defining feature. Congratulations. Congratulations, humans. Humans can be warriors, rogues, or mages. +1 strength, +1 dexterity, +1 magic. I think I may gel the most with human, mage, or city elf. Sorry, I have, you said city elf in the chat there, and now I have the theme song of Country Mouse and City Mouse stuck in my head, except it's Country Elf and City Elf. Okay. Elf, once enslaved by humans, fucking humans, let me tell you. Most elves have all but lost their culture, scrounging in an impoverished living in the slums of human cities. +2 willpower, +2 magic. Only the Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow. Now, I don't know if I'm coordinated enough with my Ehlers-Danlos fingers to live by the bow, so I have to consider that. Oh no, welcome nowhere else. That's heartbreaking. Poor little guys. Elves can be warriors, rogues, or mages. Okay, dwarves. Rigidly bound by caste and tradition. Not my thing. Not really. I think Kev's right there. Kevin's right. I think that I need to, maybe not so much with the dwarves. Protecting the last stronghold of their once vast underground empire from the Darkspawn. The Darkspawn who I mistook for men earlier. Dwarves are very tough and have high resistance to all forms of magic. Interesting. Preventing them. Oh no! High resistance to magic means you can't be a mage? That's kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, elves, willpower, and magic. Humans, 1 magic, 1 cunning, 1 strength. I'm more of an all-around person, so I do think I'm gonna be a human on this one. Okay. Noble. Not me. Couldn't be me. Can't relate. You'll find your training in diplomacy and battle put to the test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's... No, not so much. I mean... I'm kind of into the armor, I guess, but no, it's fine. Okay, Magi. Wielding a power as dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. Wowee! That's intense! Alright, and what's last here? Human, what? These are both, okay. Rogues. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. All rogues possess some skill in picking locks and spotting traps, making them valuable to any assets to any party. Tactically not ideal frontline fighters. Well, I feel you on that one. Magi. Warriors. Okay, it's unclicking and clicking things here. Confusing me. Okay, so do I want warrior? Rogue. I think mage. Mage would be fun. I also live a life in isolation. Much like the other game I was playing where basically everybody was talking about the quarantines in KOTOR. We could just be talking about the... Now, rogue could be fun, but so could mage, and I would like to do magic. Rogue, you could probably get into more shenanigans with. So do I want shenanigans, or do I want magic? Magic, shenanigans. Magic, shenanigans. Magic, willpower, cunning. Dexterity, willpower, cunning. I think it's gonna be magic. Yeah. I think it's gonna be magic. That was an amazing call, Kevin. I actually wouldn't have, I had no idea, so I couldn't have even guessed, and you guessed before I did exactly what it was gonna gel with me. So that's remarkable. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yes, I do believe I will be human, female, mage. So my little background here is my right. I'm gonna have a harrowing. A harrowing. Delightful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what my harrowing is. Okay. I'm comfortable with that. Now I gotta look and see. I like her, I like my little outfit here. I'm into it.
Greetings.
Greetings. What does preset mean? Oh, it's just got a bunch of different ones that you can go from. Oh, you can be old. Do I want to be very young, youthful? Well, I am encountering the world for the first time, so I suppose I will. Ooh, I suppose I will come in as a new little young kid. Blush color. Oh wow. Maybe I want. Ooh. You can do a little green blush color? How cute is that? I can be like I'm one of the witches from Oz. How cute is that? Very intense. Just a little bit of green highlighter. I'm into it. I'm into it. Okay. Can I have green lips too? Because that would be... No. Yes. Oh yeah. That's nice. I like that. Maybe a little bit less on that. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Green. Green. Good. Eyeshadow. Tell me there's green eyeshadow. Ooh, that purple's nice actually. Maybe it's nice to have a little... Whew! Terrible. That color of green and that color of teal, not gonna do. Not gonna do it for me. Nope. Just not gonna do it for me. Alright, let's see. Well, the yellow I don't mind actually, weirdly enough. Ooh, I'm into the purple. The purple with the green is nice. The purple with the green is very nice. I could do with some red. Okay. Do I want matching eyeshadow that goes with my beautiful lipstick and highlighter? Ooh! Or do I want... Wow, that's hard to choose. Do I want purple or matching teal eyeshadow? Probably matching teal, right? Maybe like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah, that's good. Tattoo! Wow, that's fun. That's very fun. Yeah, I need a tattoo that won't mess with my... eyeshadow. And that won't mess with my great blush. Okay, let's do... Do we have strong feelings about the tattoos here? Let's see. I'm kind of into that one. What different colors are there for tattoos? Ooh. No, I think I like that light blue one. Let's do... Yeah, I think... Oh, oops, oops, oops. I think that's the tattoo, and I think that's the color. So then let's up the intensity. Yes! There we go. All right, we're bopping now, y'all. We are bopping now. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Let's see here. Do I want... I think I'm happy. Yeah, I think I'm happy. I think I am... Yeah, yeah. I think we're good. Now, do I want... Yeah. Okay. I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy. I think I'm gonna do one less intensity here. I think that's it. Let me look at her on both of my screens and make sure she looks good. Okay. Into it. Now, hair. Let's see. I wonder if they have any hair like my hair. Probably not, right? Probably no rainbows. Well, let's decide on color first, actually. Okay. The dark looks pretty good with our face colors. Red kind of looks cute too. Okay, it's definitely got to be either the white color or the darker red. Yeah, I definitely would have been sold on this earlier if there was, in fact, a rainbow hair option. I could get sold on any game if there's a rainbow hair option. Gotta be real. It would be pretty easy to convince me to watch, to play almost any game. Ooh, I do want hair. Although that's badass looking. It does look badass, but... Let's... No, I don't mind this. I think her hair has to be the really dark one or the really light one. No in between. No in between. Are we feeling light hair or dark hair? Eric, you're in the comments. Are we feeling white hair or are we feeling dark hair? That might change what style we do. I kinda like the random frizzy. Kinda like the random frizzy style. I kinda like that. Am I feeling... Oop. Nope, not eyebrows yet. I'm still worrying about... Maybe dark. Maybe light. Dark. I don't want to be too proper because I have to go through a harrowing. So I have to look harrowed. I have to look harrowed at some point. I think maybe the light hair. And maybe the this harrowed look here. So maybe there. Let's see. Now, what are my eyebrow options? Yeah, the magic is taking the pigment. That's kind of what I was feeling. Wow, just no eyebrows at all. That's kind of magic-y. Huge amounts of eyebrows. Weird. I don't like any of these eyebrow options. I would prefer no eyebrows at all. Well, let's see if they're in a different color, if it makes them any less gross looking. I'm not a fan of eyebrows, I guess, is what I've just learned from looking at this for 2 seconds. Don't like eyebrows, don't like them. Yeah, I'm cool without them, actually. Okay. Yeah. So we're doing no eyebrows, we're doing this gray. Me to look harrowed. I think this one's kind of harrowed. This one's more harrowed. But she looks more, yeah, she looks very witchy. Either way, I think. Will we do the bisexual bob or will we do the harrowed? The harrowed hair, yeah, the young face and the harrowed hair, I suppose, is pretty good. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. The other one was this one, which is partially harrowed. Let's do partially harrowed. Yeah, partially harrowed hair. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Okay, gotta be real. I've got this thing with faces where I don't recognize them well and they sometimes make me uncomfortable. Watching the eyes change shape, kind of making me uncomfortable. Okay, so that's just the average ones. Kind of into that. It changes the color of the shape of the tattoos too, which is interesting. It changes the shape of the tattoos and the tattoos and the eyeshadow. Okay. That's good. Make the eyes really big, which is very witchy and large. Oh, too far apart. No. Too close together. Oh no. Oh, human faces. Oh no. Okay, I'm not good at faces. This part's hard for me. This part of this is very difficult for me, y'all. Oh my god. Human faces. Okay. Eye color. I should be able to do color without freaking out. Although I don't like looking at people's eyeballs. I'm actually kind of into like a really warm color of eyes for her. Have everything else be like super bluey and grayy. And then maybe we'll have, yeah, like fireball eyes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, brow depth. Well, I don't have any brows, so does that change that? Just gonna leave the brows. Okay, there's no way there's this many settings about noses. What the F? What on earth? How are there that many nose settings? People complained that these video games don't have enough settings. They have to make another one? When there's this many settings? Are you kidding me? What do these things even mean? Oh my god. I'm nostril widening. Oh, human faces are a nightmare. Nose height. Oh my god, so many nose settings. What does nose depth even mean? Okay, I'm not gonna look at the nose settings anymore. That's distressing. That's just too much. What on earth? Okay. Let's make that, make her mouth a bit bigger too. Overbite or underbite? What? Wow. Are all the settings on all games like this? Like this overboard? And extreme? I'm getting a maybe over here. I'm getting a kind of. I'm very confused. Okay. Okay. At least this one I understand, this setting. Okay. Okay. What a wild ride I'm already having, and I'm just in the settings. So amazed. Chin height. Oh my heavens. Chin depth. Chin width. Wow! There are so too many settings here. Okay. I don't think I need... The fact that jaw and chin width are both different, and we've got all kinds of different... Okay. I think I'm just gonna... That's fine for the faceness. You can't see my ears, so... I guess that doesn't matter. Neck thickness. And it makes sense. I'm not saying we shouldn't have this stuff. It makes sense that we have, you know, options. I just... Sheesh. Okay, so that's my porch. So that's this guy down here that I'm deciding upon now. Okay. I understand. I don't have any cool stuff on or anything like that, so I don't really need to be zoomed out any farther, I guess. Although maybe I'll get a nice necklace at some point, and I will want that in my little display, so I will give myself space just in case. Now let's see, what kind of background do I want? Ooh, I'm tempted by so many of those backgrounds. It's difficult. Wow. I hope that the actual game isn't as hard as making all these decisions about the settings. Because this is rough. This is difficult. Okay. Let's go here. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I like that one. Expression. Ooh, angry. That's a funny expression. Okay, this one she kind of looks like she could be like doing magic. Expression. Yeah, she looks like she's being sneaky. I like this one because she looks like she's being sneaky. Maybe I'll actually zoom in on her a little bit more so you can see her being sneaky. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, just being sneaky right there. I like it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Sneakiness. Oh wow, these are the voices. Wise, experienced, mystical, sultry, and violent. I feel like I learned about that in the archetypes part of my creative writing class in 11th grade. Those are...
I've lost the spell.
I'm sorry, their test phrase for the wise voice is I have lost the spell. Not really making me feel all that wise. Gotta be real.
Greetings. Charmed.
Ooh. Probably not...
Greetings.
That's violent?
Greetings. 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 Charmed.
Oh, that she doesn't even say the same thing as the other one. The sultry one just says random other stuff. Oh, that's great.
Ugh, my spell. I have lost my concentration. It didn't work. Ugh, my spell.
I think we're going with violent, y'all. I think we're going with violent. Now, what is this wonderful, sneaky little witch's name? What do I name her? Okay, let's think. Let's think reasonably about what I should name. What I should name my little witch here. My first time playing Dragon Age. She's sort of teal and green. I don't know if I know any teal witches off the top of my head. Teal colored witches. Let's okay, so I'm a mage. And I'm gonna be named Rogue after Rogue from X-Men. Because she's kind of like a witch. And she has a hair that goes white. So I will not be a rogue, but I will be named Rogue. Yes, that's what we will do. Okay. Not allowed to change my last name, huh? Has to be the name of the guy that plays Arrow. Alright, I'll live with it. Okay. Are we I think I'm happy with this. Does anyone want to confirm that we're happy? Are we happy? I think we're happy. What can I do to make myself look more roguey? Now that I know my name. Now that I know my name, maybe I should look a little more sneaky. How do faces look sneaky? Like, this is the problem. Again, autistic. Don't know much about human faces. They make me uncomfortable to look at. Seems like we're good. I think we're good. Is that good? I think it's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got Rogue. We're using the violent voice.
What does it take to kill these things?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Next. Points to spend. Now. Strength. Strength measures a character's physical prowess, directly affects the damage character deals in physical combat. Also contributes to accuracy for melee attacks. Probably doing magic, not going to be the most melee going on. Okay. Dexterity is... Oh. Dexterity is the measure of agility, reflexes, and balance. I'm probably going to need fairly good dexterity later. Piercing defense. Okay. High willpower mages can cast more spells. Well, I definitely need more willpower to cast more spells. Obviously, we want lots and lots of magic. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons, so it's not up to me. Melee is for other people, yeah. Yeah, my fellow characters will definitely need melee, because that's not gonna be my big thing. Okay, magic, cunning, Find weaknesses, constitution, health, and resilience. Okay, 5 points to spend. Now, I have made bad choices about this kind of thing before in my life, in other games. I do want a higher constitution because what I have found often is that when you go in just really ready to throw spells around in video games, you kind of just get killed really easy. And so maybe okay. So potency of all spells, cunning. Okay, let's do maybe one more constitution. And then what do I have here? Constitution, cunning, dex, and willpower are all great places to put reserve points. Constitution, cunning, dex, and willpower. Yeah, maybe I'll do one more dex. And then, well, I'm pretty terrible in social situations, so maybe we'll just have my character be a little bit like me in that way. No, I think this is a good spot to start, I think. As a good little starter, and then from here I can just boost magic, 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 magic. Me and all my magic. Okay, ooh, skills. Coercion is the very first skill. How nice is that? That's fun. Okay. Coercion. Influential enough to convince others to change their views. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Stealing. That's fun. Okay. Okay. So does green mean I have them? Is that what that means? And then I'm trying to, or is it that I'm trying to select them? Aha. Okay. Okay, I understand. Let's see. Let's see. Do I want coercion? I don't know about stealing. Trap making. Just survival. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. Herbalism activated. Poison making. Aha, this character has survived the difficult learning process of making simple potions and grenades. Delightful. Delightful. Okay, combat training. Mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spell casting. That's something I am definitely going to want. But maybe I'll get that in a bit. Analyze the battlefield and consequently gains an additional combat tactics slot. Somebody who knows, will my like magic things count as combat tactic bits? Like, does spells count as combat tactic bits kind of thing? I do not, I don't even know how to phrase that, so I really do not know. Well, I'm kind of leaning towards coercion here, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling coercion. Kind of feeling coercion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do coercion this time. And then I think I'll upgrade my combat tactics next time. Oh gosh, no fear. That's okay. It'll be by my next level up that I'll figure it out. Okay, now, points to spend. Ooh, lightning bolt. That's exciting. Flame blast. Rock armor. That's pretty cool. Okay, hang on. Activation 15, cooldown 6 seconds. Sphere of magical energy. Moderate spirit damage. Now I'm gonna have to learn what all the different kinds of damage are. These things are gonna be so complicated. Okay. Cone of flame is nice. Rock armor is very nice. That's pretty cool. Caster envelopes the target in frost. Nice. Nice. Okay, slows people down. Ooh, lightning. That's intense. Okay, creation. Heal. Heal is always good to have. Enhances an ally's aptitude in battle. That's always good to have. The glyph of paralysis. Intense. Oh, I can see that being incredibly useful. Yeah, I can see the glyph of paralysis being very useful. I don't know if I'm going to get it right away, but I definitely have that in my sights. A wisp that grants a small bonus to spell power. Well, that's nice. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, hang on. Spell shields. Any hostile spell targeted at the caster has a 75% chance of being absorbed into the fade. Damn. That's intense. Okay. Mana drain. Absorbing mana from it. Oh, that's cool. Injects a target with corrosive poison that inflicts continual nature damage. Explodes. Oh my god. That's wow. Does anybody else, is that big enough on the screen for folks to be able to see that it looks like Dr. Manhattan? It looks like Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen coming into being in the lab in the reverse explosion. Because that's what that looks like to me. That's intense. Okay. Ooh, I like Mind Blast. Okay. I wonder if I'll if I do a certain amount out of a chunk of these, then I get like some kind of different name within my majory. Okay, weakness. Penalties to attack and defense. Penalties to, okay. Less affecting combatant, that's funny. Okay, well, obviously I'm gonna do Drain Life because my name is Rogue, so obviously Drain Life is gonna be one of them. And then the other will be, I don't know, I am kind of into the Glyph of Paralysis, but maybe we'll just do Heal. Yeah, Heal and Drain Life will be my first two. Classic. Okay, do I want to play on easy? Probably easy. Because I have never played this game or any game even remotely like it. Yeah, I think probably I want to play on easy. Yeah, do I want to play on normal? What is the recommendation of the game? This setting is best suited to players who are new to role-playing game. That's me. Or expect to play combat in real time. Oh no, I do tend to pause and plan tactics. Party members are immune to friendly fire and will heal easily. Enemies inflict less damage than normal. Normal. Good balance of challenge and survivability. It requires moderate use of tactical pausing to plan actions during combat. I'm used to doing that from KOTOR, so I might be okay with that actually. I might be okay with that. I have not played enough games to know what level I want to play at. Party members can harm each other with careless use of certain abilities. Damage due to friendly fire is only half of what it would be against enemies. So I'm accustomed to, I think, what would count as normal from KOTOR. So perhaps I should play as normal. Yeah, perhaps I should play as normal. Just to continue the similar thing from KOTOR that I'm used to. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. I'll play on normal. I think so. Okay. Never enter battle with your bare hands.
Overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalanhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi.
Oh, I can swap difficulty.
This
Yeah, if it gets
tower is
too
the
crazy, I
only place
can
in
go on to
where mages
easy
may
mode.
study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of
Yes,
the
I
dream
just
realm
saw
and
that
the Fey are drawn to you.
chat. Yeah, never
and
enter
seek
battle
to
with your
use
bare
you
hands unless you're
as a
Bastila, who
gateway
just goes
into
and
this world.
gets in fist fights with Cath hounds.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
What? I just got told no. I just got a thing that said I'm not supposed to go empty-handed. Now you're telling me I have to go in there empty-handed? What the? Mixed messaging! What happens if I cannot defeat the
It will turn
demon?
you into an abomination.
Oh,
And the Templars will be
great.
forced to
No
slay you.
problem then.
This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you. And remember, the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Am I? I don't feel ready because I was told not to do this stuff with my bare hands, and then y'all just told me I have. Don't put my bare hands into it. I was just told not to. Oh my god. Oh my god. All those tips are so hard to see. Okay. Okay, hang on. Tactical view. The game can be played from a variety. Use the mouse wheel. Oh. While paused. You can issue orders to your character. Well, probably you're gonna wanna look at that guy who seems to be some kind of demon. Okay. Okay. I'm understanding. Okay, right click on your desired destination. Okay, so if I wanted to get, for example, ooh, what's right and what's left clicking is gonna take me a second to figure out. Okay, your character now has a move order. Okay. Okay, I understand. Items received. Okay, except for I was told I have no items. My clothing gives me willpower. That's nice. Inventory is divided into 2 sections. Equipped items for the selected character on the left and shared, well, I don't have a party right now, on the right. You can drag and drop the items. Oh, you can just like hand off items that way. I understand. Okay, plot items. I like when they're just straight up about stuff. In KOTOR, you have to guess if the data pad you found has something to do with the plot. Or, hi Talia! Yeah, in KOTOR you have to guess if an item has something to do with the plot, but I guess here they just tell you straight up, hey, this one's for the plot, pay attention. So that's useful. Okay. I'm understanding. Yeah, I hope this is very confusing for people the whole time I'm playing it. Is it great? I'm glad. It won a poll on my Twitter. I asked what game I should play next, and Dragon Age Origins won, so I'm trusting my Twitter followers. Okay. The equipped weapon's potential damage, spell power, defense. Okay. I'm understanding these things. Okay. Codex updated. Ooh, journal, codex. Ooh, I get to collect creatures? That's exciting. Creature collecting. Do I get to collect dragons? Ah, the harrowing. Right, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm being harrowed. The starting portion differs. Yeah, it's really interesting that I was absolutely belabored trying to figure out what to choose at the beginning, and it seems like this one will be fun. So, nothing is regarded with more fear than the harrowing. Great. I chose the greatest fear one. That's terrific. Okay. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass this trial are ever seen again. Great. They return as full members of the Circle of Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Really, who cares if you fail? Who even knows where you end up? Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace. Perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patently ridiculous rumor among the circle at Ravane, which claimed that failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up, and served at dinner to the senior enchanters, but I could find no evidence that the Ravane circle ate any particular quantity of pork. I like that that's what disproved that theory. It's not like, no, these guys would never eat people. It's not like, oh no, these guys wouldn't, eat their own apprentices who they trained and all of that stuff. No, it's, we didn't really see them eat pork, so probably it wasn't pork they were turned into. Maybe it was something else. Oh no, who just fell down? Baby Yoda, no. Sorry, I've got to fix Grogu here. Gotta fix Grogu here. There we go. Okay, well, that's not like a great thing to know about the mission I'm on, that it's gonna... Okay, well, at least I probably won't be turned into a pig. Characters. Okay, Gregoire said your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. I feel like it said that even when I was selecting being a magi, to be honest. The Templars of the Chantry stand vigil to ensure that training is adequate. First Enchanter Irving says if you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. That's intense. Controls. I have WADs to explore. Right click on the ground to select a destination. Scroll forward for exploration and out for tactical combat. The lore so far is very interesting. I'm excited to see how the story goes. Again, I have literally I've heard nothing about the actual story of this game, so it is going to be very exciting to actually kind of play through, because all the other games I've played that I've actually played through have been like familiar enough stories, or at least familiar enough universes, that I didn't ever get like a real huge surprise or anything, so I'm interested to see if I ever get like thrown off. Okay, I understand the inventory one and the journal. Dear Diary. Oh, you get to designate the quest you're currently working on. You can't do that in KOTOR. Okay. I'm getting laughed at by my partner for comparing everything to KOTOR. Okay. Okay. Quest updated. Current quests. The Harrowing. Survive the Harrowing. That's a fun quest. I don't know how to fight yet, so hopefully I can survive the Harrowing. That would be good. Ooh, can I? The sun's going down. Oh my god. So I need lights, but now that was just so much light. It's just gonna take me a second to get used to it. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. Okay. You've been thrown into the Fade to fend off the demons that see you as a gateway into the world. Now, they only see me as a gateway into the world because I was thrown in here, right? Like, I just want to make sure that's confirmed. That's the case. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I guess I make that one active, since I'm currently trying to survive the Harrowing. So I guess I'll make that one active. Oh, so there isn't like a make inactive. There's just a make active. Well, that's confusing. But okay. That's fine. New screenshot. Spoilery. I'm opposed to spoilers as of right now because I'm still learning. Okay. Okay, survive the Harrowing. So, okay. Uh-oh. Hang on. You know what I'm gonna do? Pick the one quest you want active and then it deactivates. Oh, I understand. Okay. So this thing's sparkly. Ooh, Vase of Healing. It's difficult to be sure what this item is, but just holding it makes you feel better. Well, that's nice. I don't actually need that right now, I think, because I'm not damaged yet. I haven't yet been harrowed. Disturbing Statue. Codex. Okay. It is challenging enough for the casual observer to tell the difference between the Fade and the creatures that live within it, let alone between one type of spirit and another. In truth, there is little that distinguishes them, even for the most astute mages. Since spirits are not physical entities, and are therefore not restricted to recognizable forms, or even having a form at all. God, I wish I could be one of these spirits not having a physical form. I would love that. Anyway. Just got caught up in daydreaming about not having a physical form. One can never tell for certain what is alive and what is merely part of the scenery. Terrific, that's great. That's not terrifying at all. It is therefore advisable for the inexperienced researcher to greet all objects he encounters. Typically, we misuse the term spirit to refer only to the benign, or at least less malevolent, creatures of the Fade, but in truth, all the denizens of the realm beyond the veil are spirits. Great. As the chant of the light notes, everything within the Fade is a mimicry of our world, a poor imitation, for the spirits do not remotely understand what they are copying. It is no surprise that much of the Fade appears like a manuscript translated from Tevinter? 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 Tevinter. Tevinter. I don't know, I've never heard anyone play this. I've never heard anyone pronounce these words before. I have to just make it up. Into Orlesian and back again by drunken initiates. Nice. In general, spirits are not complex, harsh, or rather they are not complex as we understand such things. Each one seizes upon a single facet of human experience: rage, hunger, compassion, hope, etc. This one idea becomes their identity. We classify as demons those spirits who identify themselves with darker human emotions and ideas. Okay, do they seize upon that single facet on purpose, or are they directed into that? Because that feels kind of blamey. Anyways, the most common and weakest form of demon when encountered in the Fade is the rage demon. They are much like perpetually boiling kettles. They exist only to vent hatred, but rarely have an object to hate. Somewhat above these are the hunger demons, who do little but eat or attempt to eat everything they encounter, including other demons. This is rarely successful. Then there are the sloth demons. These are the first intelligent creatures one typically finds in the Fade. They're dangerous only on those rare occasions. They can be induced to get up and do harm. Desire demons are more clever and far more powerful, using all forms of bribery to induce mortals into their realms. Wealth, love, vengeance, whatever lies closest to your heart. The most powerful demons yet encountered are the pride demons, perhaps because they, among all their kind, most resemble men. And that makes them powerful. Things resembling men doesn't really give them much power in my eyes, I have to be honest. The ones that you can't see are probably much more powerful to me. But okay, so rage demon, most common. Less able to do stuff. Okay. So probably that guy is that guy a demon of some kind? Am I supposed to? Uh-oh. Not allowed in there. Not allowed back in there. Okay. Where shall I go? Where shall I go? I can't. I keep moving instead of clicking on things. Okay. Did I do everything to this guy already by interacting with him? That's the other thing. I have to figure out how this game takes, how this game requires you to move and to do things. Ah! Okay, well, that's me being hit by lightning bolts from this wisp wraith. I see. Okay. Okay, so I have my arcane bolt that came with my majory. And my drain life and my heal, and what else did I get? Oh, herbalism. That's nice, I got herbalism. Okay. Okay, so maybe I'll do like a little arcane bolt kind of a thing, huh? Ooh, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Now, why? Okay, I understand. I understand. Can I drain life on See, I'm having okay, hang on. Now how come you weren't how come we're not firing when I tell it to here?
Got it.
Did you?
Now's better than later.
Oh, I'm capable of missing. I see. I see. Okay, so I'm gonna go get that orb now that I understand who I'm fighting. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna be hard for me to get used to walking around in this area. Okay. I understand. So... okay. When you click in what way is also going to be very interesting to me. Do so now by clicking on the inventory and equipping it. So I equip it by putting it where? Hang on, let me see here. Ooh, to unequip, drag an item from the left-hand side back into the inventory. Remove. Why would I remove my character? Oh, just because you want to see me remove my character's armor. Yes, congratulations, I did that. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, where is quick bar? Down here? Okay, okay, okay. Doesn't look like I'm wearing leather boots. Why am I not wearing leather boots in my photograph here? Okay, interesting. I should be wearing boots. It says I am not wearing boots. Okay. That's okay that I don't have my boots. I will survive without my boots. And I will... see, I don't think the drain life worked as well. Why go the whole way there? Why go the whole way there? Okay. I don't trust this little thing. I don't trust anything.
Thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me,
oh no,
anyone.
They turned you into a rat? You're a talking rat. Well, that's kind of a rude thing to say to people. Is this the fade? That kind of makes me sound like I'm foolish. Okay, well, they haven't given me any great options for this dialogue here. Maybe I'll say I'll succeed, right or not, but then he'll tell me, no, don't be so sure of yourself, I'm a rat. So maybe I should say you're a talking rat.
You think you're really here, in that body? You look like that because you
Name
think
it Templeton.
you do. It's always the same. It's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade.
Oh, you're
You
not
can
a
call
rat.
me, well, Mouse.
Not your real name, I take it.
No, I don't remember anything from before.
From
The Templars kill you if you
BM,
take too long,
before
you see.
Mouse.
They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same. I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know.
Well, that's your fault. You shouldn't have been so cowardly.
There's something here, contained. just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
A question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll
Yeah,
be
but
lucky
I
enough
asked
to ask.
you.
Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will
I was
tell
gonna
you
say
more.
other mice?
Be help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance
Sure,
was long
Mouse.
ago, but you may have a way out.
You can come along if you want to, Mouse.
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Oh.
It is dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. I'm ready if you are.
Sure. Okay, so is he gonna follow me now? Or do I have to actually ask him to join me? Plot helpers are markers on your current area map, which I didn't even look at yet, which indicate where you need to go to progress in your active. Okay, so plot helpers. Interesting. Now, is he gonna follow me? I can't tell. If I'm supposed to do something with him to make him follow me, it didn't tell me. Okay, well, I'm hearing him squeak, so okay, he is following me. That's good. Oh, well, this is fun.
That is where the test will take place. The
Okay.
creature can be anywhere.
Well, I don't know if I'm feeling it just yet in terms of doing a whole thing. Maybe I'll do some other stuff first, is what I'm thinking. Maybe some nice fun stuff that isn't, I'm very close to only needing one thing for this guy, and I'm sure that's on purpose. I'm very sure. Why are you going so close when I told you to throw a thing? She also, I guess, Rogue, in addition to Bastila, Rogue is another person who is really into just like running with your fists into not a fist fight. What it seems like. Now again, I tried the Drain Life one before. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Spirit of Valor. Now, does that seem like somebody... Oh, when someone actually joins the party, they'll turn up here so we'll be able to see them. That makes a lot of sense.
Another spirit this way. It never seemed equal to its name to me.
Never seemed to live up to its name. So is this guy gonna be a bad, mean guy of valor? Well, we'll see.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? No, I'll be... Oh, he thinks that the mages are cowards. Uh-oh. Coward mages. Coward mages. You know why I'm
You are
here?
not the first sent here for such testing, nor shall you be the last, I suspect. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. Is that what your test is called?
The test
I
is
know
called the
little of your
harrowing,
mortal
yes,
ways.
sir.
I do know that a demon has been called, told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave until
A
one
meal
of you is dead.
awaits? I'm supposed to be a meal?
They are brought into being by my will.
Whew, the
I
weapons are
understand
just
that in your
brought
world,
into being.
Mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives. Without a doubt.
Without a
In
doubt,
this
one
realm,
of these
everything
weapons
that
would
exists is the expression of a
affect the
thought.
demon.
Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality.
Oh,
Do you truly desire one of my weapons?
of course I
I'll
do.
give one to you, if you agree to duel me first.
To duel you.
Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Willpower. It seems you would prefer to kill me yourself. Am I here to tempt fate? Am I here to just tempt fate and mess around? Maybe I'm here to tempt fate.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
Okay. Ooh, then prove it. Help me fight the demon. Ooh, should I try and trick him into helping me fight the demon? Or should I say I didn't mean to provoke you? Because if I fight him, then he'll give me a weapon. Oh, Fitz is here. Hi, Fitz. Say hello to the stream, Fitz. Hello. Hello. Yes, are you gonna awkwardly sit on me very heavily? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's no problem. I'm gonna... Okay, that's fine. Yes, Fitz is here. Fitz, maybe, would I rather fight the demon with a cool weapon? Maybe I would like to fight the demon with a cool weapon, but maybe I would also just like help fighting the demon. I don't think he'll help me. I think he'll say the challenge is too stupid. Might be worth a try.
You are insolent,
Insolent.
but your will is unquestionably strong.
Ah.
Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon.
Wow.
Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
Aw, that's not helpful. What items did you give me? Ooh, a staff. Ooh. That's fun. +1 spell power. That's delightful. Oh no, my phone is yelling at me. Okay. I'm told that the game volume is a little bit low, so I'm actually gonna temporarily switch over here and just make sure the game volume. Knight was a staffing specialist, it seems. Indeed, it does seem. Indeed. Okay, that should be better for volume. Okay, now. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you for my weapon. I like that I didn't have to fight you for it. I just had to be kind of a dick. That's nice. I don't like pretend pathways. Pretend pathways, not my favorite. Don't like them. Oh, another vase of healing. How nice. Take. Twisted structure. Ooh, an explanation. I love explanations. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants that in that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. The whole city was the seat, so the Maker is huge. From whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Ooh, I love when people have capital H's for hims and he's. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful magister lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. That's funny. I want to put on subtitles. I would love to see the ambient dialogue. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay, so we got our little piece of information from the funny statue. None of these other funny, whoops, statues are things. Ooh, a spirit wolf. That's a little spooky. Let's do... Okay.
It's a good day to die. Alright.
Are there more coming from behind me, or just this one? Hopefully just this one. Interesting. Interesting.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm understanding. I'm beginning to understand. This is a good tutorial level. It's kind of teaching me.
Spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Puppies! Yeah, they're just little puppies. Oh. See, I was trying to click on this statue thing, but I guess this one is just for standing there. And not for doing anything. Oh, there's a sloth demon. Didn't somebody tell me about the sloth demons? Wait. Who told me about the sloth demons? Where was the sloth demons? Where was my information about... Oh, that was in my... Where's my codex? Ooh, I need to learn where all of my things are. Oh, okay. I'm actually learning where all of the things are. Yes, somebody told me about the different kinds of demons. What did they say? They said sloth demons look like people, is what they said, and they will use bribery. Okay, well, I can't let myself be bribed by this sloth upcoming. It seems to be saving automatically, which is nice. Should I talk? I guess I should talk to the sloth demon.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
No, my mouse friend is not a snack.
We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
Wow.
I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth mortal. I tire of you already. You have a very nice staff.
That's true, I do have a very nice
Why
staff.
do you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me.
I don't remember telling you to stop being a mouse. When did that guy stop being a mouse?
This form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears. I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward. Let's see. I am kind of fighty so far. Should I keep being kind of fighty? Should I keep being kind of fighty? Let's do the courageous thing, I guess. Or...
It's true. I am quite powerful in this form. When I wish to be.
Yeah, well, clearly you wish to just be
Welcome the
sleepy right
opportunity,
now.
If it is my choice. The mages in the tower are quick to volunteer others, as you well know. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
Nonsense, you must help.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
Mouse wants to learn.
You
Teach him.
wish to learn my form, little one?
Oh no.
Then I have a
I'm not the
challenge,
greatest
friend.
of riddles. We're gonna have to
Answer
see how this
3
goes.
riddles correctly, and I will teach you.
Uh-oh.
Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Okay, well... Okay.
Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
A map? I think the moon probably does have towns without people, so this is a tough one. Correct. Okay. Okay. That
Let's
was
move on.
already
Second
rough, so...
riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
Rarely touched. Often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. Maybe my tongue? Holding your tongue, using your tongue. Who's here? Pinot Jelly. Hello, how is it going? It's going good. We're doing... Oh, thank frig. Woo! Ooh, for frig's sake, Lulu. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're learning.
An entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
An annoying riddler. Ooh, grumpily correct.
Rather apropos here in Fade. But you've
Yes,
won my
indeed.
challenge
Yes,
and
indeed.
proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form.
Very good. I want to be a giant spiky bear.
Listen carefully.
Like this.
Oh,
Am I
you
a
don't get to be
bear?
spiky?
It feels heavy.
My boy mouse doesn't get to be spiky like that other bear was.
Enough. Go then and defeat your demon or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
What if I try to talk to him again? Will he be too annoyed?
I've
Taught the mouse.
Do not persist in bothering me.
Don't bother me anymore. I told the mouse how to be a bear. What else could you possibly want? I feel like I'm gonna fall off the map if I just go off the map there. So that's probably not where I'm supposed to go. Although then again, yes, maybe I should actually look at the map. Okay. Well, that's fun. Do we think that's, well, yeah, so I was just up there. So yeah, I guess since I already dealt with that guy, now I have to just go back and deal with the harrowing. Have to go get harrowed. Got my little, staff. He probably also won't give me anything else if I go bother him again.
Now's better.
Ooh, there's so many of them.
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay. The fighting mechanics in this one, weird for me to get used to as a person who has never played a game like this before. A little bit different from the only other kind of similar game I've ever played. So it's just gonna take me a little bit to get used to it. And that's okay. You're supposed to take time to learn games when you've never played games before. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Okay. Okay.
And
Saving
there's
game.
a
Good call.
spirit
I
of
should remember
rage.
to do that more often. Okay. Mouse, you're completely 100% in the way here. Okay. Codex. More than half the wealth of Orzamar. I do not recall that word coming up yet. The bare necessities. More than half the wealth of Orzamar comes from a single extremely rare substance, lyrium. The Chantry believes it to be the waters of the Fade. Mentioned in the Canticle of Theranodes. We love the Canticle, the grim Canticle. The very stuff of creation itself, from whence the Maker fashioned the world. Only a handful of mining-cased families hazard extracting the ore, finding veins in the stone quite literally by ear. Oh, so they listen for the veins of lyrium in the stone. That's exciting. For in its raw form, lyrium sings, and the discerning can hear the sound even through solid rock. Even though dwarves have a natural resistance, raw lyrium is dangerous for all but the most experienced of the mining cased to handle. Interesting. Even for dwarves, exposure to unprocessed mineral can cause deafness or memory loss. Direct contact for humans or elves. Ooh, like, really not good for you. Okay, despite its dangers, it's the single most valuable mineral. Always how it goes. Always, always. The spirit bear necessities. Processed lyrium is sold on the surface, goes only to the chantry, who strictly control the supply. Hands in the circle, it reaches its fullest potential, so they say. Therefore, Murray craftsmen transform it into all kinds of items. You can drink it, and it allows mages to enter the Fade fully aware, unlike all others who reach the Fade only while dreaming. Such potions can also be used to aid in the casting of especially taxing spells for a short time, granting a mage far greater power than he normally wields. Oh, that's nice. A little messed up, but nice. Okay, lyrium has its costs, obviously. It becomes addictive, the cravings are unbearable, Templars grow disoriented, incapable of distinguishing memory from present or dream from waking, so it gives you CPTSD. Great, 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 great. Okay. Mages have also been known to suffer from physical mutation. The Magister Lords of Tevinter Imperium were widely reputed to have been so affected by their years of lyrium use they could not be recognized by their own kin or even other creatures that had once been human. Well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight this funny little demon guy now, I think. Not much else I can do here. So... okay, I guess it is demon fighting time. I have some health. I have my little man. So... oh, I can switch to be the man and decide how he's going to fight as well. My little bear man. Or I can tell my guy what to do. Cool. Okay, so I can heal my man. I can heal myself. I can arcane bolt. I can drain life. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, well.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
I don't think so.
Oh, I shall. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
Hiding his
I'm not
face.
offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide.
I'm not a
I don't
mouse.
need
I
to bargain
have
with
greatly
you.
increased my size. Now I can be a bear. Okay. Very good. Sorry, I just got so itchy. You know that sensory problems with straps thing. Okay. Now, so the bear has slam and rage. Okay. Bonus to strength and a penalty to defense. Let's not rage. Yeah. Yeah, if I can't see it, it can't see me methodology. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's... oh, who else do we have here? Oh, we have a bunch of little wraiths, eh? Okay. Okay. I understand. So maybe what this guy will do is... Powers of magic are significant. Mages have access to spells like Fireball. Oh, I see. Right. I have to be cautious about where my magic actually goes.
Call me the Reaper.
Because what if it accidentally hits my man here, who is just absolutely dying? Although, does it matter that much if he dies? Maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Now my confusion comes from, how do I just use my weapon if I...
Yes.
Okay, I get it. You're sending me lots of lightning, guys. I get that. I totally get that. That's what's going on here. Okay. Okay, now would y'all just friggin' cool it for a second?
You did it. You actually
Okay, I'm sorry.
did
I'm
it.
trying to kill these
When
wisps.
You came, I
Can
hoped
you...
that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Okay, but I was trying to kill those wisps, so why are you...
What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Do I?
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing isn't working.
Exactly, there were still motions on the floor that I was trying to deal with.
Careless trust.
Ooh, my eyeshadow looks so good. Yeah, motions on the floor, dude.
Mage. True tests never end.
Get what? I wanted to kill the wisps.
Say something, please.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night.
Me neither, because I didn't get to kill the
Apprentices may
wisps.
never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
It was harrowing.
I know I'm not supposed to know, but we're friends.
Classic.
Just a little hint and I'll stop asking, I promise.
No, because this is probably more of it. Patience.
And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Yeah, well, just don't make friends with any rats.
I've been here longer than
Because
you
they won't
have.
let you kill the
Sometimes
wisps.
I think they just don't want to test me.
That's probably them testing you.
The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens. You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking.
Tranquil? How peaceful and tranquil is that?
Lifeless.
Very tranquil. That sounds fine. I'll watch for that next time I talk to Owain.
I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fae.
Oh dear.
It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Ooh. Well, I don't really want to... Who it's an option for those who fear the harrowing.
Yes, but the circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And
I feel like the
sometimes they
circle
force
are
it
not
upon
great, but I
apprentices
also
they
feel
think
like
might be
every
too
time I've ever
dangerous
encountered a
as
group called the
mages.
Circle
Look,
in
I
a
shouldn't waste your
fictional
time on
story,
this.
the
I was
circle
supposed
has
to tell
been
you to
bad
see Irving
guys,
as soon as you
so
woke
I
up.
might be primed by all other media ever to believe the Circle are the bad guys.
He said he'd be in his study upstairs. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Well, then you shouldn't have bothered me to talk about how you're scared of stuff. Gosh. Okay, every time you level up, your character gains new abilities and improved statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Ah. Okay. Okay. 3 more points. So my constitution isn't great. I think I want more willpower and magic? Willpower and maybe magic or dex? Should I magic or yeah. Next. I have no specialization yet. Ah, specializations. Okay. 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 Prime Fire Blast. Rock Armor. The Frost thing. I already have Heal. Although I don't know why it's not on my thing anymore. But that's okay. Glyph of Paralysis. I do like that, but I would have to know where people are moving and stuff like that. So I have that one. Disorient does seem interesting. Vulnerability inflicts penalties to resistance, weakness, penalties to attack and defense. Unless it passes a physical resistance check. So maybe I'm gonna end up with a bunch of entropy powers. Stuns enemies caught in the sphere. The poison one's wild. That one's wild. Okay. Spell Wisp, Paralysis, Heroic Offense, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do the friendly fire thing constantly, which is not great. So I should be conscious of that while I'm picking the things I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do that one. Okay.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
People
I'm
are
just
gossiping
curious.
about me.
That Templar Cullen said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He said she's very talented.
I am very talented. Okay, I can't steal
I just know
anybody's
I'll be
stuff
careful
over
with my
here, can I?
Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day. Next week, just thinking about it.
This is my buddy who just told me to run away, right?
Jowen's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
I did see Jowen. He told me I'm supposed to leave this area and go upstairs. Okay, so I already talked to you. You're one of the X's here. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't steal any of this stuff.
Hello there.
Oh, you're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna say hello there. I understand. Buckle of the Winds. Yeah, I'll take that. And then how do I, where's my little inventory? So how do I, where do I put that? Belt. Skilled herbalist has rendered a variety of medicinal herbs. Can I put that there? Is that allowed? Cool, cool, cool. User regains a small amount of mana. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be huffing delirium dust, to be honest. I'm not sure I want to be doing the delirium huffing. Not sure that's the best option. To be honest. Okay. Ah. Nice. I love it when computer games make you get stuck on things.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Wow. I'm gonna start saying that to people who are annoying me. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? That's intense. Shh. We're on duty. Shh. Did you hear about that apprentice? They're gonna... Shh. Oh, they thought they were being so slick and that I didn't hear them, but I heard them gossiping about me. I'm gonna take this lyrium, but again... Who's talking? I can hear you talking. Who are you? Where are you talking?
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would
Whoa,
anyone do
blood
something so
magic?
stupid? That's a death sentence. Because blood magic. Forced demon. That's what I hear anyway.
We heard you passed the harrowing.
Okay, well that's good, because nobody actually told me that outright, so I was like guessing about whether or not I had passed it. So that's good to know. Congratulations to me for passing the harrowing. Supposedly, unless I'm still in the thing and I just don't know it. I think that's also possible. I could still be in the Fade. I've watched too much Star Trek Voyager, so they say the Fade, and I'm getting the phage in my head. Now, what is that? Successfully harrowed. Yes, I have been harrowed. Harrow me. Okay, now I'm supposed to go upstairs right away, but is that one of those video game things where they say you're supposed to do something right away, but actually you can just do it in your own time? Probably, right? Because he said I'm supposed to go see the guy upstairs. But pretty often... Kate Mulgrew voices a character in this? That's wild! How cool is that? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be down here, so I'm gonna save the game here. On Rogue. Please name this saved game. Rogue the Mage. Okay. Okay, so does Claudia Black. How cool is that? Very cool. Not possible to pick. Can't pick this lock. Okay. Can't get into the basement right now. That's good to know. If I learn lock picking, I can come back to the basement maybe and go in there. Steal some books. Huh. Take that.
Must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries?
Oh no!
But
He's on fire!
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No.
We're all really happy for you.
Especially the guy who's on fire, right?
You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that. Good day to you.
Oh wow. He doesn't actually have anything to say to me, just...
it gets easier as the years go by, doesn't it?
I don't think I've been at this for years. I think y'all are having to take a lot more time than it took for me.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Only boys can do magic.
What?
No, that's
I'm gonna punch this kid. Am I allowed to
That
punch
magic
this
should
kid?
be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to
Tellus is
force
texting
people to
me.
do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the maker. I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
Adorable.
Boys are better at magic than girls.
Yeah, can I punch this kid? Can I hit him with my
Being
staff?
in the tower is much better than being on the farm.
That's probably true.
I can't wait to learn the fire spells. It looks like fun.
Yeah, she's gonna learn the fire spells and she's gonna burn this sexist kid's face right off. And I can't wait. Wow.
Put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear
I wonder
is
when
your
I'll
enemy.
get to go
It is
for
a
my
weakness that
heroin.
can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want?
No.
Then stand firm and know
I can't talk to that guy.
whatever I throw at you. Again.
Feels good. I feel less harrowed now that I'm done my harrowing.
Did you hear the rumor about someone being a blood mage?
I did hear that, yeah. I did hear that rumor.
Congratulations on your test.
Thanks so much. Okay, nothing to do here, I suppose. So I guess I'm just going upstairs to see the dude. I guess that's how it is. Yeah, I don't like that they are giving me these instructions on the load screens, and the instructions only there for enough time for me to read like two words of a full
Welcome to the Circle
instruction.
stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something? I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions.
You're right, emotions
Now
are
things are simple.
inconvenient. I totally understand that.
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Okay.
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
I'm not gonna say he's
Very
not a
well.
person just
Goodbye.
because he doesn't have a lot of feelings. That's fucking mean. Why would you say something like that?
If you want something from the stockroom, you must speak to Owain.
Okay.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have clarified this.
Yeah, well, I haven't found him
The
yet.
stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something? Very well.
I guess
Goodbye.
I don't need anything. Guess I'm not allowed to get stuff unless I need it. That's fine. Let's see what else is around. That's another tranquil. He's not gonna talk to me. He's not gonna talk to me. What's in here? I do like having all of there's Senior Enchanter Sweeney. Again, not a name that's ever... Ooh. 4 schools of magic. Primal. Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn, the seas shall rise and devour them. The wind shall tear their nations from the face of the earth. Lightning shall rain down from the sky, and they shall cry out to their false gods and find silence. Andraste 7:19. That's a good verse. Sometimes called the School of Power, the Primal School is the second of the schools of energy, balanced by spirit, and concerns the most visible and tangible forces of nature itself. This is a magic of war, fire, ice, and lightning, devastation. This is what the vast majority imagines when they hear the word magic. Ooh, a section of books is missing. One of the types of magic is going to be hard to learn about if the books aren't here. Okay, creation. Opposition in all things. For earth, sky. For winter, summer. For darkness, light. Light capitalized with a capital L. By my will alone is balance sundered and the world given new life. The school of creation, sometimes called the school of nature, is the second of the schools of matter, the balancing force and complement of entropy. Creation magic manipulates natural forces, transforming what exists and bringing new things into being. Creation requires considerable finesse, more than any other school, and is therefore rarely mastered. Those mages who have made a serious study of creation are the highest in demand, useful in times of peace as well as war. That makes sense. Yes, maybe I will find those missing books, and then I can learn. Ooh, hierarchy of the circle. It is no simple matter safeguarding ordinary men from mages and mages from themselves. Each circle tower must have some measure of self-government, for it is ever the Maker's will that men will be given the power to take responsibility for our own actions, to sin and fail, as well as to achieve the highest grace and glory on our own strength. You who will be tasked with the protection of the circle must be aware of its workings. The first enchanter is the heart of any tower. He will determine the course his circle will take. He will choose which apprentices may be tested and made full mages, and you will work most closely with them. Assisting the first enchanter will be the senior enchanters, a small council of the most trusted and experienced magi. The next first enchanter is always chosen from the senior enchanters. These are the teachers and mentors of the tower. You must get to know them in order to keep your finger on the pulse of the circle. All those who have passed their harrowing but have not yet taken apprentices are mages. This is where the most trouble in a circle lies, in the idleness and inexperience of youth. Get out of here. I have to get used to the different views still.
You need something. If not, step back. You're in my light.
Jesus, that book is twice as big as you.
I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage. I will be soon. I have studied hard, and this opportunity will not pass me by. This is a chance for me to prove I can achieve as much as any human. Many humans believe elves are only fit to be servants.
Okay. Interesting concept.
Many humans do. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either.
That is ironic and sad.
Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself. Thank you. But I should get back to my books.
Of course.
Good day.
Of course. I have to be polite to people like this because I don't know, maybe he will be a friend later.
Not likely. The Chantry would do something before it came to that.
Will they? They haven't done anything. And I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the Libertarian position.
Oh, don't ever soften on the Libertarians. Just oppose the Libertarians with everything you've got.
As far as I know,
at all
Libertarians
times.
prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the circles were petitioning for more independence or even a split.
Would be pretty.
Yeah, the elves, I've gathered that the elves just get treated garbage.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Thank you. Nobody actually told me.
Oh, they're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of
Yes,
enchanters
opposing
who
librarians
hold
is
similar
bad, just
viewpoints
libertarians
band
is
together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter.
Okay,
The
well obviously
Inclusions
there's some
just
feelings
want
about
to
that
make
going
money.
on.
And the isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of
Well, that's
course there are
fun.
the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Okay.
Huh. Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian. But I ducked out of the fray a long
The City
time
Elf
ago.
is was one of the
Most
other
of
ones that I
senior
was
enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney,
thinking about.
Ulrich the
Actually,
Libertarian, and
my
a
buddy
loud one.
my buddy Kevin suggested to me that
Mages have enough opposition
the
from
City Elf as an
outside
alternative,
without
but I
tearing
ended
our
up picking
circles
the
apart
mage.
with infighting. What can you do?
Because I liked the story. More librarians, less libertarians. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Giving up doesn't
An
help
idealist,
anyone.
I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Okay, I didn't need that snark. I didn't need that snark. That was unnecessary snark.
Hello. Were you looking for something? Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
Yes, those darned mundanes. We're in Shadowhunter's world now.
They'll never learn that. They don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no
Brutes.
leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
No! That's not nice!
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh? I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
Yeah, come on, Fitz. Fitz is back. Hi, Fitz. Yes. Who knows what's truth and what's... Okay, you're gonna choke yourself on my headphone cord, buddy. Very good. You gonna lie down with me? Yeah? Okay. That's no problem. Here, let's see if we can do this a little bit. Get a little bit more fits in. Not quite that much. That's too much fits. Just a little bit of fits, eh? A little bit. Little bit of fits. I'm just gonna spend all of my time making the best possible fits angle. There we go. There you go. Everybody can see you. Everybody's gonna love you, Fitz. Okay.
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
Have you seen me around? You may have. I mean, I guess I've been around, so that would make sense.
If you leave the circle, you become an apostate.
Why give me the option to get him to say the same thing?
Pretty grim, huh? The grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it? It's better to never be brought to the circle than to try to escape it. I wouldn't risk it, though. I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
Right. Okay. So it's interesting. This is gonna be a little bit like the dialogue stuff in KOTOR, which is sometimes repetitive, and then some other times it's an actual... Don't worry, Fitz, don't worry. You're all good. Kitten, you're all good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of like the KOTOR style where you get some info and then you can maybe just hear it again if you do certain things, rather than getting different information. Okay, that's better. Fitz is visible. Where are you going? Where are you going? I just made sure you were visible. Where are you going? Yeah? Just going to the wall? Okay. Well, you just do whatever makes you happy, bud.
Alright. Have a good day.
Ah, entropy. I was looking for entropy. Okay. To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. Theranodes 5-7. The second of the two schools of matter, entropy is the opposing force of creation. For this reason, it is often called the school of negation. Nothing lives without death. Time inevitably brings to an end all things in the material world, and yet in this ending is the seed of beginning. A river may flood its banks, causing havoc, but bring new life to its floodplain. The fire that burns a forest ushers in new growth. And so it is with entropic magic that we manipulate the forces of erosion, decay, and destruction to create anew. That's nice. That's a good one. Okay, well, Fitz, if you're gonna be purposefully going out of the way, then I'm gonna... Sorry, y'all, I'm moving my things around minorly for cat reasons. Just for cat reasons. Okay, now, but if he's gonna be hiding his face on purpose, then I won't worry about it. Fitz he is indeed being a cat. Do you want a pillow maybe, buddy? Here. How about if I give you a pillow? How about that? There you go. All good. All good. Okay. Now, I'm weirded out because I feel like every single one of the things I've found about the different kinds of magic so far, they've all said they are the second in a series. And I don't recall there being that many serieses. So, history of the circle. It's a truth universally acknowledged. Nothing is more successful at inspiring a person to mischief as being told not to do something. So true. The Chantry of the Divine Age had some trouble with obvious truths, unfortunate. Although it did not outlaw magic, quite the contrary, the Chantry relied on magic to kindle the eternal flame. Surprised no one when the mages snuffed the sacred flames, barricaded themselves inside the choir loft. Divine Ambrosia, too, was outraged, attempted to order an exalted march upon her own cathedral. Even her most devout Templars discouraged that idea. For 21 days, the fires remained unlit while negotiations were conducted, legend tells us, by shouting back and forth from the loft. The mages went cheerily into exile in a remote fortress outside the capital, where they would be kept under the watchful eye of the Templars and a council of their own elder magi. Shoot, so these guys managed to get themselves a new, society. Just for themselves, then. So that guy that was downstairs neglected to mention these guys. Okay, interesting. This guy over here kind of a little bit lied to me. Lying by omission, I guess.
I'll get on it.
Finally, something that's the first of the two schools. And in the voice of the Maker shook the Fade, saying, "In my image I have wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. The first of the two schools of energy. Spirit is opposed by the primal school. It is the school of mystery, the ephemeral school. This is the study of the invisible energies which surround us at all times, yet are outside of nature. It is from the Fade itself that this magic draws its power. Students of this school cover everything from direct manipulation of mana and spell energies to the study of summoning of spirits themselves. Esoteric. Most other people don't know anything. Studies of spirit magic are often misunderstood, confused, or confused for blood magic. So maybe the person everyone's saying is doing blood magic actually only is just doing spirit magic and getting profiled. Getting profiled as though they're doing something else when really they're not.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle?
No.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused.
Wow.
Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
You're the chief, you're in charge?
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart.
Don't we need a better mage in charge if this one doesn't even remember who the apprentices are?
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
You just shoo me? Wowee! Okay. Well. Alright. I'm like right on top of an X, but I'm not finding anything that I can click on. Oh, I encountered a locked item. Interesting. Okay, so I already talked to those guys.
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
Yeah, I know. Okay. More dust. I'm just taking all these people's drugs, eh?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving. Yes, Duncan his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once. There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Interesting. How about in here? What can I learn in here? Take some more drugs? Oh no. Some parchment. That's useful for a different reason than drugs, I bet. I like the little clicky noise when you try to take stuff.
I'll get on it.
Technically don't need another staff. Or maybe that staff I got before was only a Dreamland staff.
Out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your quarters.
Oh, this is my bed?
We'll move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Oh, that's nice. This is my new little spot. Yeah, lots of pillows. That's good.
Everyone's so happy for you.
That's nice. Except for the people that are really bitter, because a few people were kind of bitter about it.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
Yeah, so everyone's so happy for you. Kind of been disproved by this bitter lady. That's fine. Guess I'm not allowed to steal from the other mages' rooms. That's okay. At least I know that I have a bedroom now. I stole my staff from myself, yeah, from my own chest. Okay, more blank vellum.
You look well. That's wonderful. I was thrown up for a full week after my harrowing. It's delirium that does that, I think.
Yeah, well, I have not been snorting lyrium, so I was not made sick by it. Interesting. Okay.
All right, all right.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Is she the really bitter one?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
I don't know if that's
Hope
true.
you're having a good day.
Wow.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
Well, that's nice. I still haven't found Irving. I think once I find Irving, I should probably sign off because I've been on here a long time, but yeah, take all that stuff. Mushrooms and... Okay, I'm not supposed to talk to her because she's
Oh, it's
testy.
you. I hear Irving's looking for you.
Okay. Never mind. She's not gonna fight me. She's just got only one thing on her mind, and that's getting me to Irving. Which of course I understand.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom? Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Okay.
Hope you're having a good day.
Oh, thanks. That's nice. You're the nicest person so far. Just hopes I'm having a good day. No other reason. No other grouchiness. Maleficarium? It has been asked, what are Maleficarium? How shall we know them? I have been as troubled by this question as you. You have come to me for the wisdom of the Maker, but none have seen the Maker's heart save beloved Andraste. And so I have done as all mortals must, and looked to the words of his prophet for answers, and there I found respite from a troubled mind. For she has said to us, how the heck does she not get a capital, but he about Maker constantly does? That's ridiculous. For she has said to us, magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Therefore I say to you, they who work magic which dominates the minds and hearts of others, they have transgressed the Maker's law. Also Our Lady says to us, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. And so it is made clear to me, as it should be to us all, that magic which fuels itself by harming others by the letting of blood is hated by the Maker. Those mages who honor the Maker and keep his laws we welcome as our brothers and sisters. Those who reject the laws of the Maker and the words of his prophet are apostate. They shall be cast out and given no place among us. Okay, well I do have that one drain life spell, but I'm sure that's not what you're talking about. I'm sure that's something else. Thank Christianity for that one, yeah. Okay, now I see where I am. Now, something that if anybody here is new and hasn't watched me try to play video games before, something that you will learn is that I have terrible sense of direction in video game settings.
Blessed art thou who
Terrible.
exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition, so let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this. It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us, that maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted. Magic? What else? Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us.
Ooh, that sounds like some internalized ableism to me.
Punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Ooh, internalized ableism.
That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate my life to the Chantry, but they would never take me in. Perhaps
Kinda sounds like they're the ones with the problem there, bud, not you.
My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
What? Okay, well, my mentor, I don't even know where he is. Ooh, the founding of the Chantry. Cordelius Draken. What a name. What a name that is. Cordelius Draken. King of the city-state of Orleans, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year -15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker and declared that by its completion he would not only have united the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastrian belief to the world. Wow, a whole entire... Okay. In -3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in its heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orleans. His first act as emperor was to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the Empire. It took 3 years and several hundred votes before Alessa of Montsemard was elected to lead the new Chantry. When Alessa was coronated, upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justinia in honor of the disciple. Oh, bye, Fitz. Goodbye, Fitz. In that moment, the ancient era began, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I feel like that's going to be less useful history stuff. The bride of the Maker. The Maker is like a physical form? Andraste. Raised in slavery, escaped. Made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. Rose from nothing. Wife of a warlord. Every day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. Showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons. Now he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mepharath, and told him that all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Almari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium, and when Mephareth saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. Talia, hilarious joke. Especially that there are worms involved here. The Maker is a giant worm in the desert that produces spice melange, eh? Because what we've got here is a worm growing in Mephareth's heart. At last, the armies of Andraste and Mephareth stood before the very gates of Minrathous, but Andraste was not with them. For Mephareth had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. Tevinter? Tevinter? Again, I don't know how to pronounce this word. For this the Archon would give Mephareth all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea, and so before all the armies of the Almari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mephareth, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from the creation, taking only Andraste with him, and Our Lady sits still upon his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. Interesting.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Yeah, I guess Andraste likes me. I feel like I've kind of learned about the Maker already, but okay. There was no word for heaven or earth, for sea or sky, all that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker ran out, the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it made his firstborn. He said to them, "In my image I forge you, to you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done." Then in the center of heaven he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise unending, but their songs were the songs of cobblestones. They shone with the golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the Fade, saying, "In my image I have wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing." And he knew that he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn and took from the Fade a measure of its living flesh and placed it apart from the spirits and spoke to it, saying, "Here I decree opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. By my will alone is balance sundered and the world given new life." And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. At last did the Maker from the living world make men. Oh, men didn't exist back here? Okay, I thought the men were his other creations. Anyways, okay, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the Fade I crafted you, and to the Fade you shall return each night in dreams, that you may always remember me." And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City, and there he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
The chant of the light, the blight. The blight! Delightful. I know, right? It's just Genesis. It's not even a paraphrase. It's like a bad... It's like when my one friend in middle school would copy my homework and like change one or two words to try and make it seem like she wrote it herself. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter, I'm never going to be happy about that word. The mage lords were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." In secret they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth. "And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world." Hey, we read something along this lines right at the beginning. "Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled, away from the light. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint twisted? What? Twisted taint? Come on. Even the false god, the whisperer, awoke at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world, the first blight." Interesting. Beginning to understand the processes of how we got to the world where it is.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship?
I'm
with
sure
the
I will
mages,
learn more
Gregor?
about the taint, yes.
Or are you afraid to let the
I'm
mages
sure.
out from under Chantry's supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
If it isn't our new sister in the circle.
I like his robes. I want his robes. Can I steal them?
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
I hate this
Of
guy's
course.
shoulder spikes so much.
Where was I? Oh yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Grey Wardens go wherever duty sends them.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
Mages are uniquely equipped to combat Darkspawn. They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them.
That's
They
exciting.
have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
Wow.
We
Can't
should
let me be
seize
happy
moments
even
of
once.
levity,
Don't like this guy.
especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
How exciting. Yeah, I don't know why the belt has a license plate. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, it wouldn't be comfortable or anything.
You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
What?
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices.
Whoa, whoa. Isn't that blood magic?
On with suspicion and
Hunting me
fear.
via blood?
We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly.
Wouldn't that be blood magic?
I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Nice.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Well, that's nice of you.
Impetuousness is ever.
Everyone keeps saying that about me. That other dude down in the what's it called said that too.
Is to escort Duncan
Impetuous
back to his
child.
The guest quarters are on the east
I can't
side
cheese
of
off this guy yet.
close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to
Not the
discuss
one ring
with
to rule them all that I've gotten. Ooh, I did get a whole bunch of stuff though. Okay, hang on. Ooh. Ooh. Acolyte staff. Very cool. Weird choice of like undergarments they give us there, but you know what? I already have a Buckle of the Winds on. Okay, again, I'm supposed to be wearing leather boots. Do y'all see leather boots when I put these leather boots on? Because I see these dinky little ballet flats. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for boots. But it's okay. I understand. Make sure there's nothing else in here I'm supposed to learn. And wait, Duncan, aren't you supposed to? Oh, you're supposed to come with me. Where am I supposed to bring him? Upstairs to his room?
Nothing to see here.
Right. Nothing to see. Where am I supposed to bring him again? Guest quarters, I suppose. Which would be through here? Maybe? Can't go out that way.
Thank you for escorting me.
Not a problem. Will you give me more information now?
Alright, alright.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, I accidentally just closed the door in here.
Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
I don't think I've ever left.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I'm preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
Well, I kind of want to know about that.
Certainly. I am intimately familiar with these subjects, after all. A horde has formed within the Korkari wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Well, that's intense. That sounds ominous.
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force.
Uh-oh.
A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
Okay, okay.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Yeah, why were Irving and
It is not my
Gregoire
place to
arguing?
comment.
Please.
Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
Is that all they were
Any
arguing
mages who
about?
join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
I never liked Gregoire. Oh, that's true, but I don't think I'm supposed to say
I
it.
believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there.
Okay.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
I won't. Okay. Interesting. Ah. What's up, Jalen?
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Oh no, I'm hidden from this. Were you following me?
Does it really matter?
Yes.
I want to talk to you.
You shouldn't be following me around.
Shh. I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
My goodness.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Who's this?
We can see the door from here. If anyone comes, we'll change the subject.
Okay.
I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
An initiate? That's forbidden. My condolences, Lily, this creepy guy.
Very funny.
You can't have brought me here to chat
I
about
wish that
love.
was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil.
Oh,
because
you fell in love with an initiate.
My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily, all gone.
Okay. That sounds
They'll
terrible.
extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
How did you find out about this?
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowen, and Irving had signed it.
Yikes. What are you gonna do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Wow, you want me to
Give
do
us your word that you will help,
thievery?
and we will tell you what we intend.
The joy of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the circle running your life? You could get out of here with us. You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
Ugh, nonsense in the chat to get rid of. I need to think this
I
over.
suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should be helping them. I'm really not sure about that. Because... yeah. I have to decide if I want to be a thief stealer who gets stuff, steals stuff.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course, First Enchanter. Why did you ask me to do that?
I wanted you to meet Duncan. He's a most honorable man.
We spoke a
I'm glad
little.
you did. He must have told you about the Grey Wardens. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something? When he is ready. I'm sure you think so, but it's not your place to decide. Why do you ask? Very well. I am here should you wish to discuss anything.
What? But that was my... I asked and you gave me no answers, so how is that helpful? Blood magic? Whoa, Irving. Foul and corrupt are you who have taken my gift and turned it against my children. The ancient Teventers did not originally consider blood magic a school of its own. Rather, they saw it as a means to achieve greater power in any school of magic. The name, of course, refers to the fact that magic of this type uses life, specifically in the form of blood instead of mana. It was common practice at one time for a magister to keep a number of slaves on hand so that, should he undertake the working of a spell that was physically beyond his abilities, he could use the blood of his slaves to bolster the casting. Okay, that's evil. Over time, the Imperium discovered types of spells that could only be worked by blood. Although lyrium would allow a mage to send his conscious mind into the Fade, blood would allow him to find the sleeping minds of others, view their dreams, and even influence or dominate their thoughts. That's wild. Just as treacherous, blood magic allows the veil to be opened completely so that the demons may physically pass through it into our world. The rise of the Chant of Light and the subsequent fall of the Old Imperium has led to blood magic being all but stamped out, as it should be. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should ask why he's got books about blood magic on his desk.
You have returned. Does something require my attention? I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now,
interesting.
Is there anything else? I appreciate the favor.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. What you got, Leora?
Yes? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this. No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Interesting. What things?
Sensitive magical materials and substances, of course. I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
Really?
Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Yes, it's incompetent to have spiders exist in the world. Methinks she doth protest too much indeed.
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
I like that you're like the chief spellcaster or something like that. And me, the new person who only just passed my little test. I'm the one that's gonna go deal with these spiders. Well, in theory. Okay. Yes, I will put that on. What's this? Hee! What a funny looking helmet. That's hilarious looking. Okay, I will put it on just in case the spiders are gonna come for my brain. Just in case. Where are you, spiders? Aha. Ooh. Yeah, that's a really large spider. Okay.
I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you? Excellent.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Ooh, a spider with poison spit. Yikes. Yeah, no, I see that I'm stuck. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Oof. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is... oh, you're not dead yet. I thought you were dead. Yeah, I'm about to die, so maybe don't worry about that so much.
Already. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh no! Overwhelm! Oh no! Yeah, that is a very overwhelming spell, isn't it? Overwhelming attack by the spider. Overwhelm, indeed. So I don't get to take things from the spiders. Interesting. Some spiders die and there's nothing there.
Alright.
Barrel. Take. Interesting. I see. Okay. Let's do a little bit of weakness on the spider first.
You can get off my back. You can get off my back.
Yeah, the overwhelm really does,
Got it.
really does overwhelm.
I'll get later.
All right.
I like the ones that they just curl up and now they're deceased. Really would like my health back before I encounter another spider, so I'm just going to wander. Okay, now I can go. Let's do...
Now's better than later. Now's better than later. Get off my back.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Uh-huh. The weakness works not that bad on that spider, actually. I think weakness is a good one. Yeah. I'm thinking that weakness is a good one. Okay, let's see if that one actually changes what's on my feet. Again, no, it's just these dinky little things. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. Jesus, that actually freaked me out. Just happened so fast. Brr. Okay, let's do...
Got it.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I just think that's a terrific.
Now's better than later.
I just think that's such a good saying. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I think that's great. I'm gonna definitely say that all the time. Two giant spiders at the same time. Yeah, you know what I'm doing? I'm going back that way a little bit. Oh, no, I'm not. Because I'm web stuck. Okay, let's see. Now, I wonder... So you can't tell if things are stronger based on how big their little bars are, right? Or how big they are. Maybe because that guy's green, he's stronger. I can't tell. Can't tell.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, because these guys are just gonna absolutely kill me if I don't just at least get them a little bit farther away from me for a second here. Okay. So let's do this.
You have no skill, only desperation.
Okay, no skills, only desperation. Yeah, that's my journey ends. Yeah. Let's go back and see if we can take those spiders out in a less terrible way.
I'll get on it.
Take those guys. Oh, I should put on that cowl. And I should put on my spirit charm. And I should put this here. And maybe also I should, oh, can I put that there? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay. Now let's try again, shall we? Let's see what's in this direction. Whoa! Again with the jumping out at you. It's startling.
A beast. Let's maul it. I'll get you a ladder. You can get on my back. All right, all right.
Yes, I know I'm stuck. I know, but you're weak, so it doesn't make that much difference to me. Now, why would I be not attacking here when I'm telling to attack?
Strike him here.
That's my question. Perhaps I was temporarily frozen. If something is significantly more powerful than you, it indicates it. Interesting. See, this guy doesn't get sparkly and give me things like some of them do. Interesting. Yeah. Go, why will you not attack? Because you are overwhelmed? I'm really not understanding why you want to attack with your just normal sword there. That seems odd. Have to learn these controls best. These spiders are a good way to do that. Maybe just one? One I can handle. Kind of. I can kind of handle one spider. Oh, but I'm not allowed to sneak attack?
I'll get on it. Oh! I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now's better than this.
Go, go, go.
Alright, alright.
Alright, alright, but you weren't doing it. Deep mushroom. I like deep mushrooms. I'm sad I'm not allowed to use them. Oh, sneaky. Very sneaky little hidden thing behind the webs. I wonder if there's one in here too. No, nothing sneaky in here. Ah! Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Not enjoying the perspectives in here. Okay. Okay, let's do... Uh-huh.
Alright. Let's see what you're made of. This'll be fun. Now's better than later.
Okay. Is another one gonna pop out at me? Sneaky spiders? No? I think there's one in there. Ooh, and there's that one. Okay, just that one. That's good. At least.
I'll get on it.
Oh, now here's another one. Okay, so when we have two, that's bad. We're bad at that. Okay, so health is red and mana is blue, is what it looks like up here. Is that correct? It seems right. That seems right. Or the other way? Maybe? Maybe it's the other way? Definitely gonna get killed again. Definitely. Definitely gonna get killed again.
Alright. I'll get on it.
Okay. Oh, definitely gonna get killed again. My god. Yeah, definitely gonna get killed again. Definitely gonna get killed again. Cannot beat both of these guys. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. I think my initial thought was correct, that I should just be running away and trying to do things from a distance rather than being actually next to two giant spiders. I can also imagine that if I was like a warrior guy with just like some swords, I would probably be doing better against these spider guys. So I'm definitely willing to believe that about them.
Now's better than later.
Fighting, fighting. Thank
now
you.
better than later. Got it.
Remember to put my charm and my cowl, although the cowl is not helping me that much right now. Put our little potion here. Put our funny little dust here. Not allowed to use the mushrooms even though they're cool. Let's see. Let's throw one of those.
I'll get on it.
And then weakness,
You can get off my back.
so that you're not as strong.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, I'm gonna go over here so that my stuff comes back. I'm gonna
Now it's better than later.
weakness that guy first.
Now it's better than later. I'll get on it. Now it's better than later. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Bolcha. Malachite. What does malachite do? That's pretty. Don't know if it does anything, but it's pretty. I bet I can trade those mushrooms to somebody that's allowed to use them. Actually, I can't bet that. Maybe I can give them to that nice tranquil guy. The man with no feelings, but who seems somehow pleasant even though he has no feelings. Malachite's fun. I wish I could like send a bolt over here to like call the guy.
Alright.
Without being right here where he is. Let's also do a weakness here.
Alright. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Alright.
Yeah. I know. You gotta overwhelm. I know.
Now it's better than later. I'll get it. Now it's better than later.
I know. Give me your things. I don't understand why sometimes the spiders, when they die, they give you stuff and sometimes they don't give you anything. It seemed like it took like a while for some of them to like become shiny. But some of them, like this guy back here that died, he just died and didn't give me anything. Is it like KOTOR where it's just like doesn't actually have any rhyme or reason for why? When bad guys will give you energy and stuff and when they won't?
Alright. Got it.
Oops. hate getting webbed.
Run while you still can! You'll get no mercy from me! Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back.
Like, will this guy get sparkly and will I get stuff from him? Yes. But that was like immediate. I didn't have to wait for it or anything like that. Whereas this other guy, when I killed the guy early on right at the beginning, what they spawn on death is random. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Stand back! I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now's better than later. Now's better than later.
Wow, you're just gonna run away? Wow.
Got it. Got it. Now's better than later. Excellent.
Okay. Okay. So he did give me something. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh. Wow. Yeah, you're like right there.
A beast. Let's more. Now's better than later. Alright, alright.
Yeah, it is better for me when they do that.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Okay, but he upon death gave me nothing. He didn't get a thing. Didn't get stuff. Interesting. Gotta be real, I am a bigger fan of when things make sense. And have a rhyme or reason. But I understand why they don't sometimes. I understand. Okay. So, oh, I came from this way, so I should go back the other way.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Oh, can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Ooh, yum yum yum. Tasty, tasty human. Tasty human, I understand. I understand. Delicious, delicious.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah, the drain life seems to work pretty well on the spiders.
Got it.
It does. The drain life seem to work. Is there another spider hiding around this edge? There might be. That's okay. I'm at high power. Ooh. Got the weakness off just in time before the overwhelm there, eh?
You'll get no mercy from me. Excellent.
Did you say excellent as I killed somebody? Wow. How's that for decorum?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Might as well take off my boots here and put on these striders, which I think would look also a lot better with my thing, but I'm just not allowed to actually physically see myself wearing the cooler boots. Okay. Is that all of the spiders? I don't know. I don't know how many there are. Does it tell me somewhere? Somebody who knows this game. Does it tell me how many spiders I'm supposed to kill? Perhaps in my little... Oh, no. Hang on. In my little quests. You have killed all of the spiders. Nice. I think I gathered all the things as well. I think I got all the stuff. I like that these are the storage caves, but there's actually really not that much stuff in them. Did I get all the stuff? I suspect that I did. It's just mostly caves. Like, for the amount of fuel they probably have to use. For the amount of fuel they probably have to use to get all of these lights lit all the time. That's not, like, they could have kept all the stuff in all of these caves in this one room. We don't have enough stuff to justify all of the extra lamps, in my opinion. I did choose Violence voice, yes, that's true. Which is why I
You're
have
back.
the...
Are the spiders gone?
Can I get you a ladder? Comment.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away.
Except for you failed to do that before, so... Why would I think that's correct? Wait, so then shouldn't that be... Oh, I have to call in a favor from her before the quest gets considered complete? That's silly.
We all heard about your harrowing. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be wearing that thing if I don't need to be. I hate it. I like my hair much better. Okay. Cullen? Who's Cullen?
Oh,
Oh, this guy.
Hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly. What? I'm fine. I'm just glad you're all right, you know? I would have felt terrible about it, but I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Shady.
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
Ah! Oh my god, wow, this is all about flirting.
Oh my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate.
Flirting's inappropriate in this world? I don't know, I've never been here before.
I should go.
Okay, that guy totally has a crush on me, so I'll be dealing with that later. That guy and his crush on me. I will deal with later. Does this guy have a crush on me too?
Is there something else I can do for you? When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle. I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle.
Doesn't seem like this guy's as into me as Cullen. Cullen's definitely into me.
Exceed theirs. Of course, but I am no mage. Mages heal. They can call fire and ice down upon the enemy, and so much more. I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic are necessary. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must
So
stop
this
at
guy's
nothing
all
to
for
defeat
like
the
letting us
Darkspawn.
be at our full power as
Listen to me.
mages.
An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Yes.
The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask? It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say.
Interesting. Pragmatic and professional. That's what it seems like, yeah.
Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows.
Ooh, yikes.
It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in two.
Cleaved his head in two?
It is something to consider, certainly.
Wow, okay. Well, I already learned these other things from you, but now that I know that the Templars are happy to just cleave heads entirely in two. That's a lot. Okay, yeah, well, okay. Cleaving heads in two, that's a lot. Okay. I think I learned a lot today. That's what I think. I think I'm gonna go to my dorm. This is the dorms, right? Yeah. Go to my dorm. Oh no, not in your room. Sorry. I don't want to go in your room. Is this my room? Where's my room? Where's my room? Why is that guy sitting in my room? Hang on. Yeah, I thought that was my room. Why are you here?
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters.
So go away. This is my house.
Your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Okay, then leave.
Ah, there you are.
Ah.
You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Leave then. I don't want to make myself comfortable while this man is just here in my room. I guess he's just gonna stand there though. That's fine.
Everyone's so happy for you.
Yeah, except for the guy that won't leave my room. Anyways, that's fine. That's fine. I will come here in this room where there isn't another creepy mage guy. Just standing there. And I think that's good for my day today. Did a lot. Got killed by spiders a bunch of times. Figured out how to not get killed by spiders. Good intro to fighting mission. Got some cool stuff. Next time I come, I gotta figure out how to get rid of the stuff I'm not allowed to use, like these deep mushrooms. Gotta figure out who I can give those to. Or where I can trade them or whatever. Probably with the no feelings guy. Now that I have items. It's weird. These guys are kind of the same strength. What is Frost Rune? How do I do that? Upgrade weapons by enchanting them. Oh. Interesting. How do I do that? Okay, well, I should... Huh. Well, that's fun. Okay. Anyways, I'll come back and deal with this stuff next time I come. Whenever I play this game next, which will be... I don't know when. Maybe next Saturday. Probably next Saturday. Yeah, eventually I'll find a merchant. I figured that there was something about, can I get stuff from the storeroom from that Tranquil guy, so I was wondering maybe I can give him some of my mushrooms that I don't need and get him to give me something else. But we'll see. For now, I'm just pleased that I had a nice little time. Learned how to play a game, kinda. Still pretty bad at it, but you know what? I'm gonna save twice because I sometimes forget to save. I think that's okay, actually. Yeah. Yeah. That's fun. That's a fun little game. I will learn how to play it better so I don't die so much. And then that will be delightful, I think. Yes. I think that will be fun. So we'll play that probably on Saturdays. I might just play KOTOR again on Thursdays or whenever else I'm able to play because I also just really like KOTOR. But in general, when we come back to Dragon Age, I guess the plan is figure out if I want to join like the war or if I want to become like a total fugitive by helping that other guy to not get his feelings taken away from him. So what will I decide? We'll see.